Welcome back, VidHeads. The C70 is back in the house. Welcome back to VidHeads, right? I got the C70 at the time when the C50 was coming out, right? And I had to make a decision because I was leaving the Pixis Blackmagic world and I was coming back to a simpler camera, something that had a more balance of autofocus versus manual focus. And you know, when you have an autofocus camera, you just flip the switch to manual focus. That's all, right? I still have my XEEN CF lenses, their PL mount, right? And so my whole thing was to actually add my CF lenses to my C70. And man, I can't wait to bring those videos to you guys at a later date. But yes, the Canon C70 is back on VidHeads. I don't think I made a video about the C70 the first time I owned it. So I don't think you guys understand the whole part about me having it back again. So yes, it's back in the building.
들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란 봄 웃는 네 모습을 보면 괜히 심장이 빨라지고 너랑 걷는 이 길 위에 시간이 멈췄으면 해 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 be close to you 그냥 이대로 자연스럽게 가끔 말 돌려도 한 번쯤은 웃어줘 괜히 잊고 싶은 듯보만 들어도 나다 계속 붙어있고 싶다 바짝 넌 아무렇지 않은 척 그게 헷갈리게 만들어 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다
Now, the first thing I look for is image. The C70 has the DGO sensor, right? So it's not a huge megapixel, but yet you're getting that clarity and it's giving you that dynamic range, right? Because it has two images that is actually comparing together, right? From the low gain and the high gain is bringing them together, allowing you to maximize that DGO sensor for more dynamic range. Now that was kind of up my alley because that is what I'm looking for in an image, right? So that's for me. And God has blessed me with the understanding that I'm a steward over his resources, right? That it's not my money, it's his money, right? And so by me understanding that I'm a steward, it governs my decisions differently, especially when I'm an experienced videographer, I'm an experienced director, right? And I've been doing this for about 15 years. So for me, I love rigging my cameras. And so what that played a part for me is that I can take something like the C70, I can take something like the R8, I can take something like the R50V, and I can rig it around the sensor. So now I have a camera that has autofocus, good autofocus, and I can switch it to manual focus for manual focusing. I have built-in NDs, right? I have a DGO sensor, right? And right now, some people might think it's a con to have the Super 35 sensor. I disagree. The Super 35 sensor gives me more reach out of my lenses. And if I want to get a full frame look, I can put an adapter on there and get the full frame look. But I decided to embrace the Super 35, and I doubled down on that, and I bought the Sigma contemporary lenses. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video or not about the three cameras that I'm rocking, which is the C70 as my A cam, the R8 as my B cam, and the R50V as my third angle slash travel video camera, picture taking camera. It's just, that's a special camera to me, the R50V. So when you're somebody who has some experience, you get to the end of the route line and you're thinking to yourself, I can rig this up to do the things I needed to do. If it's missing some functionality and all that, I can rig it to get what I need out of it, right? So there's some videos coming down the road about that whole thought process, but I'm just letting you guys know that the Canon C70 is back in the building, right? I chose that over the C50 because I'm not gonna follow that hype train. I'm not gonna spend more resources than I need to spend. And you know, internal NDs is a big deal for me. And by the C50 not having that, that kinda is a deal breaker for me. Now it might not be for you, and that's awesome, but I'm not gonna follow the hype train to keep making these brands richer and try to, you know, keep up with the Joneses, even though my last name is Jones, right? I'm not gonna keep doing that, right? I don't need to go after the latest, greatest. I have the experience to make the camera that I have look great. We're broken away from the hype train. We're settling in the station, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about making content, but doing it the smart way. We're not trying to follow people. We're trying to break away from people. You don't want your images looking the same as somebody else's. Because if that's the case, if all our images look alike, what is the client gonna do? He's gonna get the one who's the cheapest, right? So you wanna have your own look. That's why I like my look of my images. I like my images contrasty with popping colors. That's just my thing. There's some people that don't like that, and that's fine. But I'm going to attract the clients that like my look, right? As opposed to attract the clients that like your look, right? And so that's what this industry is all about. And in this day and age, the day and age of video, doesn't work out here for everybody. Everything today is driven on content, promotion, and this is how people are getting their voice out, getting their brand out, getting, you know what I'm saying? Getting things out there in the day of content creation, right? I hope this video helps you guys. You know, stand back and take a look at the whole industry as a whole and look at how they're making money off of us, right? And how they're trying to pin us against each other, how they're using these YouTubers to hype us up about certain things. And you gotta be able to weed through the weeds of all this stuff to try to find out what is right for you. And so I'm hoping to inspire somebody to break away from the shackles and chains of this hype train stuff. And if you've already broken free from it, or you're looking to break free from it, or you have a thought and process of it, I would love to hear your comments down below. Again, this video was really all about letting you guys know about how I'm actually moving forward. How I'm moving today is definitely different how I moved years ago, right? And so to the next time, make sure you go out and you film something and kill it.